Hello, guys, and welcome again to tonight's call. Thank you for coming on the call. We're going to have an incredible training today by your very best, the greatest coordinators, the greatest brain partners that anybody can ask for. It's going to be Linda Allen. So, Mary, with any further ado, just take it away.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to week 5 of 15 steps of success. And with this call, we do recommend that everybody go get some paper and pen because there is no video this week. So you want to be able to take some good notes. So as you guys are getting ready, getting your paper and pen and getting ready for this Zoom, I just want to let you know that as we put up on WhatsApp, and some of you get my texts, this is step 5, and we it's called Success Made Simple. So and it's 7 days to your first LifeWay demonstration. So all you have to do this week is complete one of the steps and send a copy to one of the coordinators. If you complete additional steps, you're going to get extra chances. And we're going to explain a little bit more as we go through on the Zoom. What I want to talk to now is those of you that have new people. So if you have new people that are coming in the business, please invite them on these Zooms. They can start where we are right now. And then if they want, they can always go back and do the steps 1 to 4, like, because since we're up to 5. So the goal is to do all 15 steps, and you guys are going to see how easy each week these steps are getting. They're not that hard to do. So we also want to remind you that we still have convention tickets available on sale, and they're and also you can either get these tickets either in person or virtually. Remember, by having a convention ticket, you get an extra chance at winning a prize. By doing the steps each week, you have a chance of winning a prize designed for that week. So step 5 is basically, well, let me go back to saying last week we asked you to go to resources and find something new that you didn't know about. This week, we want you to go to resources. You're also going to go under marketing tools, and then it's going to be Success Made Simple. And you'll see it. Linda's going to actually put up, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't see what you guys are seeing. So can you guys see this or no?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I think I have to put it close to my face. Is that it or no?
No.
You don't see it? All right. Well, you have it, Linda, right?
I have it.
Okay. So I just like to be a visual. I'm a visual person. So on the last page, there's a checklist of 14 things that you can do for this week. So we're only asking you to do one of those activities, and make sure that after you complete one of the activities, please let your team coordinator, either Ed, Vicky, Maria, Linda, David, Debbie, or myself, know what you did for this upcoming week. You can either call them, text them, or send them a picture of what you did this week. We really, really stress if you guys could let us know, because it's very tough for us to have to text and call people and see if you're completing these steps. So we really would appreciate, and we thank those of you that have been doing it. It makes our job a lot easier. It's very important that you communicate with your coordinator as soon as you completed your step. Remember, this week you have 14 chances to win. Linda's going to share with us the steps you will need to do to complete this week's steps. Highly recommend that you get paper and pen if you didn't hear me before. There will be no video for this week for these steps. So please write down any of your questions that you'll have about this week's step. And there will be a question and answer after we pick the winner for last week's steps. Let's see. All right. Linda, you ready to teach Success Made Simple?
I am. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, we are going to talk tonight. Let's see if we can get our slides up here first.
And once they get the slide up, there it is. That's
Great.
what you'll see. And then I'm going to let Linda take over. I just was giving some footnotes.
Bear with me just 1 second.
Or it'll all be edited.
So you can see it's Success Made Simple, 7 days to your first LifeWay demonstration.
Are you seeing the screen?
Screen, the first screen.
Okay. Are you seeing myself also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go.
I can't see any of you, but we'll go from here. Okay, what we're working on tonight first is Success Made Simple. And then we'll go on to 7 days to your first LifeWave demonstration. The first thing I want to talk about, I can't get the next screen, babe. Hold on. Okay. Next thing the first thing I want to talk about is, have you set a goal? Your goals should be very, very smart. They need to be specific. You need to clearly define your goal. They need to be manageable. It needs to be easy to accomplish, and make sure that your goal is workable. Needs to be attainable, simple and realistic to achieve. Relevant. That relates to your values, your dreams, and your ambitions, and also assures that your goal is results focused. Timely. You need to set a clear time frame to reach your goal. Without a deadline, you will not feel motivated to push yourself through to get to where you want to be. There are 3 types of goals: short, medium, and long-term goals. Tonight, we're going to focus on a short term, which can be accomplished in 30 to 90 days. Why do we want to do that? Because in 3 months, we're all going to be at convention. So let's try to bump up and reach a goal by then. It's important to write your goal down. An unwritten goal is simply just a wish. When you write it down, it is something that you can specifically accomplish. When it's just a wish, it's something that you hope is going to happen to you. Now we're going to identify your why. Your why is your guide to keep you going and lead you to success. Okay? The first question is, why did you make the decision to become a brand partner with LifeWave? Why? Your why is simply the reason behind the goal you want to achieve. The goal you set is led by the plan of action you take. Now, I want to give you an example of a short-term goal. For everybody here tonight, we're going to take a few steps back. And we're going to say that you're a brand new partner with LifeWave, okay? And you're excited. You're definitely going to convention, and we want to reach a goal in the next 90 days. How are we going to start that journey? We're going to talk about becoming a manager by convention. That's your goal. Very specific and very simple. Why? Your why is because it opens the door to potential binary cycle commissions up to $1,500 a week. Your second why is you're really excited about this convention and you want to be recognized. You want to walk across that stage in front of 1,000 people or more. And I'm sure it's going to be a lot more than that this year. for recognition, and LifeWave is also going to award you with an absolute beautiful trophy thanking you for your achievement. We have now set our goal, we've identified our why, and the next step is how do we make it happen? This one, Beck?
Good. This one right
Okay. You should always start with developing positive daily and weekly and monthly habits. Definitely be positive. You work with your upline senior business partner to help create a detailed and specific guide for you to follow. Okay, why is that important? That is important because you have, as a sponsor, as an upline senior business partner, you have an obligation to the people you bring into the business. And that obligation is to teach, manage, and train them. You're going to teach them everything that you've learned. You're going to manage them. You're going to help them to adjust their action plan as needed so that they can become successful. You're going to train and coach them to do the same things that you did to become knowledgeable and successful. This is simply the process of duplication. But now I want to get back to creating your plan of action to achieve your goal. Your plan of action is your guide to success. You're going to make a commitment to yourself, a time commitment, contacts commitment, a patching commitment. This is a patching business. We're going to make a commitment that we're going to work so many hours a week, divide that by 7, and commit to working so many hours each day. That doesn't mean being on your phone and just talking about the business to another team member. That means productive hours. That takes us over to our contacts. How are we going to contact people? We're going to call them. We're going to text them. We can contact people through social media. We can send out our videos. When we do that, we're going to set up times to get out there and patch people, not to sell. Make certain that you do not try to sell. People do not want to be sold. Patch someone, let the patches sell themselves. An example of how to make it happen, and remember, we're going back to our original goal. We want to be a manager. We are going to contact 3 people a day. We're going to send out 3 videos a day, and we're going to follow up with 3 people each day. You're going to follow up with the people that you called a day or 2 before, and you're going to commit to patching 1 person every day. And again, this is the process of duplication when you take it to your senior upline, okay? Now, we're going to say that, again, our goal for tonight is we want to become a manager by convention. Well, how do we do that? First, we need to look at the requirements of the company to achieve that. We all know we need 2 silver enrollments on the left side, 2 silver on the right side. You have 2 legs, 2 teams that you're looking to build. We also need to know that we need to up our monthly PV, our personal volume, to 110 each 31 days of the year. Now you're going to ask yourself how to enroll 4 new business partners in the next 30 to 90 days. Okay, here's an idea. Let's start by scheduling your first LifeWave demonstration. Uh-oh. Okay, we did this one. Okay, I'm going to give you some ideas of the types of demonstrations that you can conduct. First of all, you can host a patching party at your home. Now, this is for your personal circle of influence, your family, your friends, your neighbors, co-workers, church members, people that you may go to the gym with, etc. There are lots of them for you. The second thing is you could become a vendor at a local health and wellness expo. You want to do something like this with other team members. The reason for that, you're going to do a lot of patching. You're going to have a lot of people approach you. You're going to have questions you're going to need to answer. And the good thing about it is by involving other team members, you're going to share all the leads that are generated and the expenses for that event equally. The third idea is rent a kiosk in a mall for a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can do it once a month, once every other month, twice a month if you want. Again, this is something you want to do with other team members. Put a demonstration display table at a church fair or a holiday bazaar. This is fun, okay? Because the people at the church know you. You have a sense of communication with them. They trust you, and they're going to come over and say, what is it? Now, this one here is one of my favorites. Do one-on-one demos. Record your successful demo and post it on your social media page. Let me tell you why. That one demo that you have done being posted on your social media page could possibly reach hundreds of followers that you have. For example, let's say you do a demo for the new X49, what is it?
5G.
No, X49 Strength is the word I'm looking for. Strength test. Lorenzo McGrew, our senior upline business partner, was gracious enough to create a video for everyone to learn step by step how to do that demonstration. Now, there's a key point to it. Remember, you have to get permission from the person you're doing that demo with to record that demo and post that video. We're going to talk about preparing for your demonstration, okay? Not only do you have to prepare for the physical things you need for your demo, but you have to prepare your mindset as well. There are 3 frequently asked questions during any type of demonstration. The first one is, how do the patches work? We hear that all the time. Your answer, but you always want to make sure you have your cell phone available and very close to you. I'm going to send you a 2-minute video that will fully explain this technology. I need your phone number or email address, and when you're saying that, hand them your phone. Let them put it in for you right then and there, and send that video to them immediately. Second question, what are in the patches? The patches contain a proprietary and patented blend of organic nanocrystals with energy frequencies made of amino acids, water, stabilized oxygen, sugar and salt that form a crystal lattice when applied on the skin. Patches are latex-free and non-transdermal. Nothing goes into the body. Now, let me say something here. When you're doing an event, you're going to have a lot of people come and go up. You're going to have a lot of people asking you this question. That's a lot to say. Why wouldn't you want to type something like this up and make a, for lack of better words, I'll say a little flyer and say to them, let me give you this. This fully explains what our patches contain. With that, I will call you tomorrow evening. Is 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock better for you to answer any questions that you might have? Third question. I've never heard of LifeWave. You have to know your company. Somebody is going to say, can you tell me a little about the company? You can tell them. LifeWave was established in 2004. We are a member of the Direct Selling Association. We have celebrity, Olympic, and professional athlete endorsements. Our products are backed by a solid research of over 80 clinical studies. That is so important because people are going to ask you about the science behind the product. Our products are patented and we have zero competition. There's nothing else like this in the market today. We're currently in over 100 countries and we are growing. Our products are not only being used by people like me and you, but they're being used by health professionals in traditional, integrative, and holistic medical industries across the country and around the world. Now, again, this is something that is very long for you to remember. Why wouldn't you take a picture of this? Why wouldn't you type something like this up and make this part of your handout? Now we're going to talk about things needed, physical things that are needed for successful demonstrations. First and foremost, guess what? Y'all need product. You need product to demo with, but you also need product to sell. Now, let's say, for example, you're going to demo with X49, X39, Eon, and LifeWave. You want to make sure that you have a few full sleeves of each one of those products available to sell. You also want to get, and I had one I wanted to share with you, but that's okay, I misplaced it. You also want to have 3-day sample packs. Get little packs that you can put together, and at your demo, you're going to have people say to you, well, I don't know that I want to buy a full month's supply. I'd like to try maybe an X39 for the next 3 days. Well, you're going to be prepared for that. You're also going to be prepared to customize your trial marketing packs to what that person's needs are. How much are you going to charge for these packs? Very simple. We know that X39 retails for $150 a sleeve. You divide that by the 30 patches that are in there, that's $5 a patch. Somebody wants 3 days worth? Simple. You're going to charge them $15. We're going to go on. The second thing that you're going to want to have at your demonstration is a computer. And you're also going to want to make sure that you have an internet connection. Why do you want a computer there? As your demonstration begins, you want to download What is phototherapy? And or the business opportunity videos. Third thing you're going to need, enrollment forms and applications to sign your new brand partners up. Your new brand partners, your preferred customers, and your preferred plus customers. It's great to have brochures available. In your back office, you have a one-page summary of our compensation plan. You are going to have people that are going to ask you, how do you get paid with this company? There's another handout for you. Print it out and make some copies. You want to have company brochures and product brochures. Also, you are doing 1, 2, 3 demonstrations. You're putting an Eon on the back of the neck. You're using Ice Wave to help relieve somebody's pain. Somebody may say to you, I don't understand how this happened. It's a good idea to add to your handouts the 1, 2, 3 demonstration guide. Then we're going to talk about that person that's going to come up to you and they're going to say, wow, I have sciatica. I have arthritis. I have a torn muscle in my shoulder. And I am currently on 10 or 12 different medications. What are you going to recommend to them? You're going to recommend the cellular regeneration protocol, and you should have those guides available to hand out. The next thing is your display and your banner. You don't want to just have a table up with something that says LifeWave brand partner and a few things thrown on it. You want that display to be colorful, vivid, bright, and eye-catching, especially if you have a banner standing up next to it. That is going to catch attention for you. People are going to look at, for example, stem cell activation, X39. They're going to see that banner. It's really nice. They're going to come to you and they're going to say, hey, what is this about? So you want to make sure that your display and your banner is very vivid and eye-catching. We're going to talk a minute about a sign-in sheet. Now, David and I have a sign-in sheet, and what we do before we patch anybody, we ask them to fill out their sign-in sheet. What you're going to get on that sheet is their name, their phone number, and or their email address. You're also going to ask them a few questions on that sign-in sheet. For example, do you have health issues? Are you interested in patches only? Are you interested in earning an extra stream of income? Simple boxes next to those questions, yes or no. These sign-in sheets are going to become golden to you. The reason they are your leads. You're going to make a little notation on there, on that sign-in sheet. I patched so-and-so for knee pain. I used Eon, I used Ice Wave. So that when you do that follow-up call within the next 48 to 72 hours, because you don't want to wait longer than that, this refreshes your memory on what you did to that person. And it can be a simple call. Hey, I'm following up to find out how those patches worked for you. Now we're going to talk about giveaways. What we do in the center front of our display table, we put a big bowl and we fill it with lifesavers. We kind of liked it, LifeWave, Lifesavers. and each lifesaver, of course, is individually wrapped. People will walk up and they'll say, "Can I have one or two of these?" Absolutely. Can I ask you a question? Now, let's assume somebody comes up and they say to you, "I'd like to have some of these." You offer them to them, and they look pretty healthy. They might be in their late 30s. You're going to ask them a question. The question might be something like, "What are you doing to protect yourself from the radiation that is transmitted into your body from 5G through your cell phone?" Well, they're going to look at you, their jaw's going to drop, and they're going to say, "Nothing," or "I didn't know I needed to." Well, with that, you're going to tell them, "Come over here to a little designated area where you're conducting your patching. Come over here. There's something I want to show you." And again, you're going to do the X49 strength test demo. This is so important. When you do demonstrations, you want your team members to assist you with the patching. Otherwise, you're going to be overwhelmed, and they can share their testimonials with the prospects. Remember, you're never, ever alone. Now we have to start planning our demonstration. There are 5 simple steps to this. Number 1, create your list. Who do you know that would like to earn an extra stream of income, as well as those who share your passion of health and wellness? Those are the people you're going to put on your list. Where can you start to get that names list? How about your cell phone? How about your contacts? There are 26 letters to the alphabet. Start with A. Go down and create your list off of your own phone. The second thing is you want to schedule your event. You need to confirm the date, time, and location of this event. The third thing, you're going to send your prospects an invitation, and you're also going to send them a little bit of information about this new and exciting technology. Number 4, follow up and promote your demo. How do you do that? You're going to call, text, email, or you can even create an event posting on social media. You want to confirm their attendance. And when you do that, very simply, "Oh, I'm so excited that you're coming, and I'd like to tell you, you're more than welcome to bring a friend." Always ask them to bring a friend. Now, this last line, do a practice demo before your event. You want to prepare yourself. Again, you're going to work with your sponsor, your upline senior business partner, or another team member. You want to make sure that you have that patching demo down pat. Practice makes perfect. So do a little practice demo. Now we're going to talk about, oh boy, here we are, demonstration day. 5 steps to hosting your successful LifeWave demonstration. Thing number 1, your introduction and thank you. You open your meeting by you and your sponsor thanking your guest for coming, and you share a short, not long, a short personal testimonial. In the meantime, you've got someone's there who is going to show the business opportunity video. This will capture attention right from the get-go. Then you're going to start the demonstration. You and your teammates are going to demonstrate product and share testimonials. Remember, you are not doing this to sell product. You are there to patch people. Simply stick a patch on somebody. Give them a little bit of water to drink and let the patch sell itself. The next thing is you want to have your sponsor present and share their testimonials, okay? Then you want to have your sponsor present the business opportunity PowerPoint. If you don't have a computer available, again, print it out and make it part of your handout. The last thing is to enroll your guests as LifeWave members. We're going to introduce them to enrollment kits, and we're going to help them to select the patches that best fit their needs. I want to thank all of you for listening to me. I do hope you got something out of this. Before I turn it back over to Mary, there is something I'd like to say. You go into your back office, okay? And you're going to tap on resources. Slide down to marketing tools. This is what Mary was trying to put up for you to see. There is a checklist under Success Made Simple. Okay, you'll see this. I want you to look for this checklist because there are 14 different ideas for you and things for you to accomplish to do. Mary will touch base on that in just a minute. Okay, down here, we have 11 facts about our amazing company. This is what's going to help you to write up your answer when somebody says to you, I don't know anything about LifeWave. Can you tell me about it? Collect this information, type it up, and again, use it as a handout. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Mary, and I hope you all got something out of this presentation.
Thank you, Linda, for an awesome training. That was really awesome.
Thank you.
I know everybody's going to have a lot of questions now, or some of you may have it, so write them down so that we can go over them in a few minutes. But remember what Linda shared, you only need to do one activity. She just shared everything that is on that activity sheet. So we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. We want you to do the steps you feel comfortable doing. And if you can do all 14, remember, that means you'll get 14 spots for the chance to win the gift for next week. So, well, actually for this week. I just wanted to go over like 3 of them that Linda was talking about. For this week, you can set up that 30 and 90-day goals. If you want to just do the 30-day or the 90 days or both, you know, you can do either one of them. Make up your why list, you know, choose why did you choose LifeWay Business? That's pretty simple. You can write it up yourself in a couple sentences on why you chose to be part of the LifeWay Business. Start by even just creating an invite list for product demonstration. You know, make up a list, 10, 15 people. That's one of your activities too. That's just 3 things that you can do this week, along with setting up a product demonstration party. Because the key, you know, everybody, is you want to be getting to the point now, especially if you've been in a while, you need to set up a product demonstration party. And it's not too late to create a party, as this is what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? That's what I did in the beginning, and I know that Linda and David did the same, and several other of the leaders. We all just went right in and did a demonstration party.
Guys, I want to let you know a little bit about this, guys. They are professional trainers. So that, and it shows you guys are professionals. You guys are awesome. I took copious notes, and yes, I love it. I'm
Thank you,
blessed to
Ed.
have you guys on our call and in our team. So thank you so much. My question or comment is this: you wrote in there, a written goal is just a wish, right? Just
An
elaborate.
unwritten goal.
An unwritten goal is just yeah, right. Unwritten goal is just a wish. Can you elaborate just a little bit on that? Because I think that's going to trigger a lot of thoughts. It triggering me.
Absolutely. Okay, when you write your goal down, your written goal is something that you are able to accomplish. It's something that you are determined to achieve. You want to keep that written goal where you can see it. Post it, do a little yellow sticky pad. Put it up on your fridge. Look at it sporadically. Put it up on the mirror in your bathroom. Let it be the first thing you see in the morning when you brush your teeth. Okay? So a written goal is critical in networking. An unwritten goal is simply a wish. Oh, I'm not going to write it down. I know my goal. I just wish I could become manager by convention. It's something that you think, that you're hoping that will happen to you, but it doesn't. Life happens. You had that goal up in your head. You didn't write it down and you let it go. You forgot about it. Does that help, Ed?
I'll jump in.
Absolutely. And go ahead, David.
Yeah, I'll jump in on that too. When you write it down, it's concrete. You have something physically there. A wish, I can sit here and wish, and when I walk out the door, I might start thinking of something else and forget about it. So, you know, concrete is much better than air, because that's what a wish is.
As a preacher, it just comes to mind two things. I'm not going to preach to you guys, but the Bible was written, right? It wasn't a video or an audio that God gave us. He gave us the written word. And also there's scripture that says that my word will not return to me void. So there's power with those words. So the power that we can create the future for us if we write it down. But if we don't write it down, it's just like David and Linda said, it's just a wish. So thank you for that. That really triggers something in me, and I thank you guys for that.
I
Great.
love that.
You're gonna write your goal
that.
tonight,
That was
right?
very good.
Amazing. Thank you, Linda. Thank you,
You're very
Debbie.
welcome. Very
Does
welcome.
anybody else have any questions?
I have a comment about a wish, about a unwritten goal. Think of it as your wallet, your pocketbook, your bank account. And a goal is your bank account. If you really sincere, you will see it reduce.
Thank you. No.
That's by Jim Rome. He says that.
That's awesome.
That's excellent.
Anybody else? Wow, Linda, you must have did such a great job. Nobody has any questions.
Miss Kim does.
Miss Kim does.
Thank you there, Mary.
You did do a great job, very thorough. And this is probably a question that I know, but I always like to sometimes ask questions because maybe sometimes other people listening might not know. When you were talking about hosting a party at home, now what type of atmosphere do you set up at home? I know that because you're hosting a party, but it needs to be fun, and it needs to be informative. And as far as what are you serving? Just bottles of water, correct?
Okay.
As far as setting that up, how would that look?
You're not inviting people over for dinner. Okay. So yes, you want to have a few little things. maybe some finger foods, maybe some snacks. Your drink of choice needs to be bottled water. No coffee, no caffeine, only water, because you're going to need that water to get you through your demonstrations.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. Thank you, Vicky.
I was going to say, Christoph,
You can have your alcohol when the party's over, okay?
Yep, that's right.
There you go. There
And I
you
guess that's important too. So if you are like with people that you know that know a lot of people, and if you ask them to host a party, because maybe it's the people that they know. So
Well,
it's
and
the same for
remember,
that.
remember, Kim, you're going to start with your party at home, again, with your circle of influence, your friends, your family, co-workers, your neighbors, you know, people that you have a connection to. You're going to ask them to bring a guest with them. In addition to that, at your party, you're going to encourage someone else to sign up. Let's use the word sign up. Let's sign up and get another patching party together. Maybe offer a little incentive for that. Hey, the first person that comes in and says, I'm going to schedule the next party, oh, you're going to get a sleeve of product for doing that. We want to keep those parties rolling.
And Linda, I think too that it's got to be duplicatable. So if you're serving a lot of different food, not everybody really is either equipped to do it or wants to do that. You want to keep it simple.
right.
Keep it simple. Maybe a tray of, you know, a cheese tray and some crackers. And if you really like people, add a couple pepperoni slices to it.
Right.
Okay. A fruit tray, just little munchies. Remember, the important thing is bottles of water. And you can get those little pony bottles. They're not real expensive. Use them during your patching and put them out so that people have something to drink when they're snacking and munching. Okay.
Thank you.
Mary, really quick, I want to show you guys, I don't know if everybody knows exactly where to find that guide that Lifeway gives us in our resources. I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you. It takes 2 seconds to get there.
Okay, Ed, while you're doing that, I just want to share one thing real quick.
No, go ahead, you go.
Okay. In the booklet that Ed is going to show you, okay, something that I think is really great that the company has put together for us. They're scripts. It's like people will say, what am I going to say when I make that phone call? Well, guess what? The company has provided examples of how you're going to approach your people. Here are text message and email examples. And this is all part of the demonstration booklet that Ed is going to show you through your resource section.
Absolutely. All right. So in your back office, you go to resources. When you click resources, you're going to go to marketing tools right here. When you click marketing tools, instead of scrolling all the way down, just hit the selection here, select the section, and you come down to where it says Success Made Simple. Very simple, guys. And here it is. Once you see it here, whatever language you speak, you click on it. For today's demonstration is English. It downloads it, and here it is. So here's the guide. You guys can download it for yourself. You can print it. I would say print it. That way, because you have the concrete thing. And talking about goals, you have a paper or section where you could write your goals down there. right? I'm not going to go over all of this, but I am going to take you to the scripts where Linda was telling you about. It's right here, a phone call script, an email script, a text script. It doesn't get any simpler than that, guys. So it's right there for you all to download it and enjoy it.
Thank you, Ed.
Absolutely.
So it's a little bit after 9. So if nobody else has any other questions, or if anybody wanted to share, if all this stuff is, I know a lot of you said it's been very helpful. So if we're coming to an end, anybody else? I'm giving you a couple more minutes, seconds. Okay. So next week's Zoom will be again at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be on step 6. Please invite your brand partners to these Zooms, especially if they are new and just getting started. If you haven't purchased your convention ticket, you still have time to do it. Let's see. So Debbie, you said that there was 26 people that are participating in these steps that has bought a ticket either virtually or in person.
Well, there's 36 people that purchased tickets. 26 of those were eligible for the drawing.
Gotcha. Sorry. That's why I asked you.
Mhm.
So I know we have a lot more people on our teams, so we still have to get more, we really want to encourage people to try to find the way to get to convention or do a virtual. The other, what question do we have?
Yes. When are we going to be, the recording that we did tonight, where and when will it be available so I can review it again?
After I edited, Tommy, I'm glad you were on the call today. Hopefully you guys were able to take screenshots. I did. I copy every single one. And if you can, David and Linda, send me the presentation. That way I can make it, if we need to go in detail and zoom in, I can do that. And while we make the video, all these videos, guys, every week it's being recorded and we're going to post it on our website as we're vamping it up. So I can't tell you how quick or how fast I'm going to be able to do that because it takes a lot of time to do that. But meanwhile, just get on the calls, Tommy. Get on the calls, and it's great seeing you. I know you've been busy with church and stuff, but so thank you for coming on the call.
Well, there's been some other issues also going on, Ed, that I am not going to privileged to go into.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like
but
I said,
we love
Facebook had
seeing
to
you
be
here.
shut down.
We miss you, Tommy. We miss you.
We miss you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So
All right.
When you
So
say it's
what-
be posted on your website, are you talking about the WhatsApp?
No. I don't
no, PATHTHEWAY, and also
Okay.
YouTube, our YouTube channel. We're gonna have every single one of this on our YouTube channel.
Unfortunately, though, Patch the Way, I'm no longer on Facebook, so I won't be able to see it.
You can see it. It's a website. It's
Website.
PATHTHEWAY.com. It's
Gotcha.
nothing to do with
I
Facebook
remember now. Sorry.
And YouTube.
and YouTube.
Yeah, but Ed, I don't even think you put up step 1 yet, did you?
I haven't edited any of
Right,
them.
that's what I'm saying. This is, without everybody knowing, there's a lot of work behind the scenes here.
Mhm.
But that's why we're asking you to get on these calls, and if you
Right.
can't get on the call, that get somebody else on the call that can help you, or follow up with your sponsor or your senior business partner or brand partner and see if they got the information. So if we're done with questions, we're good. Before we end the Zoom, Ed wants to share the convention, right?
Yes.
We'll share that with you, and in that meantime, we're going to be saying good night to everybody.